Mayor Johnson, members of the City Council, my name is Burney Matthews, and I had the honor and privilege to serve as the police chief of Alameda for, over 11 years. Additionally, I just finished a 2-year term as the president of the board of directors of the Alameda Boys and Girls Club. I have spent nearly 38 years in my chosen profession of law enforcement, 24 years in Oakland, 3 in East Palo Alto, and over 11 here in Alameda. It was early in my career that I quickly realized that there are many children in our communities who are not as lucky as I, certainly not as lucky as my children, and most certainly not as lucky as my 2 grandchildren. Sad but true, there are no lobbyists for children and few advocates for kids' issues. It is a fact of life that when budget cuts take place, it's the schools and youth-related programs that are quickly eliminated. Kids have no lobbyists. The reality of this is happening right now in Sacramento as one of the first things on the budget chopping block to go were school and youth-related programs. However, you, as a city council, have the opportunity to reverse that trend right here in Alameda and continue to be an advocate for children of our community. As was mentioned earlier, it is a statistical fact that when school gets out, juvenile crime increases, specifically between the hours of 3 and 7. Ladies and gentlemen of the council, Alameda is not an exception to that rule. When we invest in programs that keep kids off the streets and occupied with productive activities that help keep them from crime and drugs, crime rates historically in the areas surrounding Boys and Girls Club sharply decline. That's simply a fact. As I mentioned in my email to you yesterday, the history of West Alameda being neglected to a large degree with facilities is not a new thought. However, with the impending Youth Development Center construction, a true jewel will rise in the West End. With an investment on the part of the city of the $2 million of measured WW funds, the residents of this community will get an $8 million facility. Even in great financial times, that's one heck of a return on investment. The time is now. And we can be partners along with the Alameda Unified School District to bring a new, clean, organized, and professionally run youth facility in an area of the city that truly and really needs it. It will be a beginning and a legacy which pays dividends to the residents of this community for decades and decades to come. Now is the time for all of us to do the right thing for the right reason.